Simon & Schuster Audio presents The King's Messenger by Susanna Kearsley. Read by Angus King and Beth, Eyre.
Phoebe, Great St Bartholomew's, London, 22nd of April, St George's Eve, 1613. The stars were hidden at my birth. There was no moon. A tempest rising in the west sent clouds that settled like a veil of black across the night sky, and my father feared this total darkness was a sign of trouble. The doctor of astrology he summoned reassured him that my future would be fortunate. My stars, although unseen, would serve me well. Through all that followed after, and with all we lost, my father held those words so closely to his heart they might have been a rope tossed out upon the water to a drowning man. Whatever happens in your life, he'd often tell me, you'll be guided by the planets and their motions. They will lead you to your destiny. I let him keep his fancies, but this morning, as I stormed across the grass still wet with dew, I felt convinced that any planets guiding me were misaligned. They'd started this day poorly, and since there was truth in the old saying that an ill beginning led to an ill end, I knew my morning would do nothing but get worse. The front door of our house, though heavy, gave way to my forceful push. "He is the most infuriating man!" I spoke those words to no one but myself as I was entering the kitchen, yet my father and his elder sister, my Aunt Agnes, heard me notwithstanding, and immediately knew which man I meant. My father, fitting on his doublet, asked, "What has he done to sour thy mood this morning, with the sun so newly up?" The truth was, Andrew Logan had to do no more than stand within my sight to sour my mood. He'd been our neighbour 10 years, since the death of Queen Elizabeth had passed her crown to Scotland's King James, binding both the courts in one, and bringing Logan's family south to London in his service. And in all that time, I could not think of once my path had crossed with Logan's when he hadn't left me irritated, nor when I'd been granted the last word. It was that final point, in truth, that had me most annoyed this morning, because having put the distance of the courtyard between myself and Logan now, my mind...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?